Gemini, how are we doing? Gemini. So they were singing some song. They're talking about tribes. It was an old Tim McGraw song called Indian Outlaw. And they're talking about tribes. I'm not very familiar with tribes. I know other readers touch on this a good bit. This topic of tribes, I'm not that familiar with tribes or, it's very specific bloodlines. It sounds like somebody here might have mixed tribes, like your mama and your daddy come from like Romeo and Juliet or something. I don't know. But we'll figure it out, boss. Yeah, you're flipping really quick here. I saw this in your pre-shuffle. What are we talking about here? You got a lot of majors, clarifying majors. A knight to a queen. Okay. What we playing? Chess here? What it look like to me? Yeah, you can ride my pony double. Yeah, I see the pony double there. What? Okay. Okay, I see the outlaw. Now I'm getting it. Justice with the Knight of Swords, yeah. What is this? Yeah, we ain't gonna see eye to eye. This is like two rival tribes or something. Y'all from two different sides of the tracks or something. I do mean it, huh? Say less. They crack me up with these songs, and then I see it. You know what I mean? Because then there's a lyric in that song talking about we can ride my pony double. I see it there. Oh my goodness, man! Somebody here. Shit. Oh Lord. What is this? Is this for real cowboys and Indians? This is what I'm looking at? Oh, true. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, I don't know if this is gang talk or something. I mean, that's like, modern day Indian, outlaws and Indians. It's kind of what the vibe I'm picking up here. Child. I see somebody here with legal issues, court, this could be a warrant. You're guilty till proven innocent. They up against it, on the run, for sure. This could be like a whole bondsman. Yeah, they haven't been able to gain any forward momentum. There's something here. It's like a dog, the bounty hunter. It's like, somebody here in this justice thing has not been able to gain any forward momentum on capture, okay? So they've pulled out the big guns, so to speak. Somebody here is a proven success. These people get results, We did it your way. I definitely see the murder of a young lady here. This is a violent crime. Somebody deserves to go in jail or be in jail. This is a whole bounty hunter thing. I do see a murder of a young lady. This was an assault, like a violent attack, where it would shock everybody, and men and women alike. Like everybody would arm up. You know what I'm saying? This is shocking, where anybody and their mama would say, this person needs to be in jail, if not worse. This is like, do not attempt to capture this person by yourself. It's that type of energy. This is bad. I do see a murder of a young lady here. This is very sad. And it's almost like you would have to, like, I'm not describing the scene fair enough, okay? There is a young lady here that did not fare well. that is no longer with us. Okay? This is sad. Very sad. I'm not really describing it very accurately because you had to be there to see this gruesome scene. This person was definitely victimized. I do have a Bonnie clad type of energy here. You know, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Either that or this could just be a very masculine female that's responsible for this. I mean, if this is like a Dog the Bounty Hunter where it's Dog and Beth out here, I'm telling you, whoever's hot on this person's trail, they are armed and dangerous. In addition to whoever this person is that harmed this young lady, they are gonna, look, we can do it the easy way or the hard way. Like, we could blow your shit up or you could come peacefully and go to jail. Either way be the way. You know what I'm saying? And I see it like that. It's like, I can rat on you. We can go to war, or I could just be resting bitch face with you, and you could be really smart about this and come with me to jail. But either way, be the way. That's how this is, wanted, dead or alive. I didn't know this is how we were gonna go with this reading. I just knew Indian outlaw. I don't know. This was a gruesome murder. I did not see this coming. For others of you, I have a legal situation here that's going to take a while to come to terms with. Someone here holds a lot of respect out here in these streets. And people would never ever think that, you know, something terrible, somebody like this person, they may even work for the law. You know what I'm saying? This person holds some type of law degree, or they're seen as an upright citizen of the law. Very strong convictions and very strong opinions. There is a very strong accusation here that's going to be extremely hard to overcome. There is a lot of facts here. This is shocking to someone's current livelihood. I mean, like, the whole foundation gets ripped out. This is when someone cuffs up and goes to jail. This is the end of someone's career, and it's all over. Like, the death card is here, but the crown, 5 of Cups. There is more facts. There's facts here. There's a lot of facts here about some, I don't know if this is celebrities or I'm just talking about local people that you just, they're upright citizens. Nobody would ever look at them this way. Definitely murdered someone's career, but I do definitely have a murdered young lady. This is a bond thing. This is bonds where there's a whole bounty hunter on the trail of somebody here. And this person's armed to the teeth. You can do it the hard way or the easy way. Either way, be the way. We can blow shit up, or you can be real smart about this and come with me and cuff up. But either way, okay? You do it the easy way. You won't cry about this, or you can smarten up. But either way, the warrant is in hand. This is over. Somebody's line of work, whatever they've been doing consistently, I think they're good at whatever they do. I don't know if this is some type of serial killer of women. I think they're good at it. They've caused a great deal of harm. And the way people see them, to see them go from 6 of Wands to in jail and see the facts of this, like these facts are undeniable, is shocking. And opinions are going to change. People do. There's something here about bearing arms as well. There's a lot of arms in this. I'm telling you, I do mean firearms, knives. This is protection. This is a younger man attacking women. Helpless women at that. I don't know if this person gets caught off guard, like, you know, they go in for the kill and lo and behold, somebody pulls a whole strap on you. You know, this is shocking because whoever this is in jail, there could be a woman here that has ended the career of some type of, I don't know what he was doing. He was harming women for sure. I mean, it does look like I got a killer of women here. Definitely hurt a good bit of people. Definitely, yeah, a lot of women. True. Yeah, you're going to see something for what it is soon. Gemini, I don't know how this affects you, but it's relative to you. And for whatever reason, they were talking about Indian outlaw. Now, Indian could be a motorcycle. This could also be a motorcycle. This could be a Bonnie Clyde kind of duo, you know. This could be a couple that's taking a refuge, like in the woods. There was a lot of wigwam time. I don't know if this is sacrificial. Sure looks like that to me. I mean, it's touching on something that I'm not familiar with is what I'm trying to say. Whatever I'm looking at, even the song, I couldn't even really relate to the song. You know, it's a cute little ditty and all, but it goes deeper than that. That's just the closest thing they could give me to get to relate to the message. Okay. Uh-oh. Gay, homosexual. Most likely to get a terrible tattoo in reverse. Somebody here has possibly tried to, this is in the reverse. Most likely to get a terrible tattoo in reverse. This is somebody that may have tried to alter their tattoos to avoid going to jail, because these are very easy. Like, if this is a wanted poster, these are markings where they are accurately describing someone. This is how you would tell that you have them. Oh, somebody here's, yeah, another reversal. Holy crap. If I had one wish, we could be friends. Love would just begin in reverse. Give me another one on that gay homosexual shit. What is that about? Gay homosexual in reverse. What is this? Drinking and drugging too much. Honest to God, truth is in reverse. Okay. Does the bare minimum. Somebody here that you think is like, honest to God, truth is in reverse. This is somebody that's like, could be a law-abiding citizen. In the closet. Yeah, down low gay in reverse. Yeah, nobody. This person has really bad habits, drinking and drugging too much. Honest to God, truth. Somebody speaks a lot of truth, like the real truth and nothing but the truth when they get high and they get drunk. They start talking about how sweet their job is, that they don't have, you know, like, I barely got to do shit at my job. Yeah, they really start bragging about themselves. Yeah, spreading your business and rumors. Ooh, child. Child predator. OMG. Child predator chomo glasses. Unreal. Oh my God. I'm touching on something very sensitive here. Okay. Oh my God. Religions in reverse. Yeah, I felt that. Like, I don't know if this is somebody that was sacrificing somebody, like, for some type of religious reason or what the fuck. I think that they were drinking. I don't know. This person was definitely high. That's in the upright, drinking and drugging too much. Gay homosexual is in reverse. This person was a closet. There was something about being in the closet here. Honest to God, truth is in the reverse. Note, this person is seen as an upright citizen. They may even work for the law department, in the legal field, police officer, one of the acronyms, ATF, FBI, CIA, one of them others. You know what I'm saying? You never, this person, this is also known, Queen of Swords, King of Swords are my cop cards. This is not someone that you would consider a predator, but I definitely have a predator here that is in the field of law enforcement. You're supposed to be locking up the good guys. This is shocking because it's like, this is somebody that was sworn to protect someone. Most likely to get a terrible tattoo is in the reverse. This person did something terrible. I feel like they cut out somebody's, this is really hard for me to say, but I feel like somebody desecrated a corpse. If somebody had a tattoo, they were removing things that would make someone easily identifiable. And if that's not the way it was, this person who did it is getting tattoos covered up to make them not as identifiable. Someone here that I'm talking to that most likely will get this message, you hung out with this person, you got drunk with them, you were drugging with them, and they bragged about this to you. Okay? I don't know if this is why y'all were in jail together, but somebody bragged about something with you. I don't know if you were just hanging out with this person. This person talks about how they go on the stand. Honest to God, truth is in reverse. This person is in the legal field somehow. They're supposed to be protecting people. They are the predator. Somebody here was afraid that somebody possibly could spread their business. This is a tattoo. It's like this person, I got high, I got drunk, and I accidentally told my worst thing about me. This person was then made like a target. I'm scared that this person's gonna spread my business. Revenge and vindictive is on the back of this card. I do see where somebody has been doing this a very long time. That is changing. It's all over but the crime. I do have, honey, I got murder here. And I got child predator here, and I hate to talk about this. It's not a very nice reading. I had no idea that we were going to go down this road. If I had one wish, we could be friends. Love would just begin in reverse. This person was never your friend. They were preying. Somebody was preying on someone. They were a predator. I don't know if somebody here pretended to, I don't know what they was doing. I'm not gay. What the fuck? I mean, I'm not for sure what the fuck happened here. If somebody got hit on, or somebody's down low gay and they were scared that this person would tell. You know, there's child predator here. Somebody really got drunk or high and told about who they really were in this legal field. That they are supposed to be protecting society. Justice with the Six of Wands. This is somebody who is supposed to have very clear convictions, very clear boundaries that protect society. You're looked at as a hero. This person bragged about how they did very little in this place of employment. This person is anything but honest to God, truthful. This is in the reverse. They have drinking and drugging issues. And there's something here about gay and homosexual being in the reverse. There's also something here about a child predator. Okay. Ouch. I really had no idea we were going to go here. This is a very specific message. And I do a service for my team. So whoever's supposed to get this message, you know what this is about. Okay? Somebody here does think that they're not going to go to jail. They think that they're getting away with it. They have these girls, guys, nights out. And they down low gay. They down low fucking gay. Yeah, okay. Okay, batting for the other team maybe. I don't know. Oh, Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't see something coming. This is something you don't see coming. Something is getting... God, this is... In the section, okay, the spreads I'm doing is what you can expect for the week, what you don't see coming, and what Spirit has to say about it. So Spirit's like, stay in line, sweetheart. This is what they don't see coming. This is the part where you're supposed to announce that to them. This is what they don't see coming. So I apologize, y'all. I got a little rattled here. What y'all don't see coming, Page of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all are somebody getting sex changes and stuff. Okay, I do have a mother, father, child situation here. I have a mother, I've got a whole couple, mommy, daddy, and a baby. But who's this guy? Is this granddad, or this is somebody that's very close to the family? Emperor energy. Very traditional family. Mom, mom might be a homemaker. Dad is the provider, but this is a very strong union. Everybody loves each other. There's something here that we don't see coming. I do have two men here. One is older than the King of Cups. There's something that you don't see coming. This is an outsider. There's an outsider. There's something that you don't see coming. This is an outsider. Yeah, here's this girl again. This is a beggar. There's some, okay. I have somebody that's an outsider, most likely preying on women. And it puts a woman in a place of vulnerability as a nurturer and somebody that is more prone to help. There's also a very older masculine energy here. You know, older than like her husband. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like, hey, could you help me move this couch? Yeah, like Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, honey. There's an older gentleman. I don't know how much older he is or if he's older. He does feel like family or he's friend of the family. And I do think that he's married or has a significant other somewhere that he works with. You get what I'm saying? Where this person may be turning a blind eye to something. You get what I'm saying? This person preys on families. You have there's something that you don't see coming this week, and there's an outsider here. It does feel like a couple, perhaps an older man, and there's an age difference between the woman and the man. She's here again. They've been doing something a while, or he has. If it's not two people, it's one person that has been doing something a long time. He is getting very close to your family, as in your mom, the baby, and the daddy, and I don't like it. This is lying, stealing, cheating. This is somebody that is scheming on your family. This is an outsider. This could be a friend of the family, you know, but we treat him very close to the family. This is like grandpop and mama, you know, but they're not really related, or maybe they are, but I don't know. Spirit's telling me they outsiders. So, and there's something that you just don't see coming or that you're not paying attention to. You would never think for a second that Papa and Mama are doing this type of nasty shit. Yeah, justice. There's some, oh, jail, justice and jail. Damn, look. This is a very clear message. I'm sorry, I hate to deliver bad news this is a very specific message. Something you don't see coming this week. There's an outsider here, down on their luck this week. Not doing real well. Justice is here with the jail. Something you don't see coming. You have an outsider here. Somebody here needs to make something right, and it's all they can think about. They're very, very anxiety ridden. This is all they can think about, is how to get this justice, because there's an outsider here and there's something that you just don't see coming. I do have somebody scheming and preying on a family. This is a couple, perhaps married, but you're definitely in a commitment with a child, and they're preying on the three people. This is somebody that you would not suspect to do this. An emperor in the upright with a queen of pentacles in a challenge position. You would not see this coming. You would not. You wouldn't. This person, I strongly believe, works for the police department. I do have, yeah, I never saw this coming. How could you be so cold to me? Because, honey, there's something here very bad, very bad, very, very bad. The Hierophant with the Six of Pentacles and the devil. There's something cult-like here. Like whatever religion this person takes part of, it's very sacrificial. Like They have to pay dues to be in this little secret. I'm sorry to get weird, but there's some fees here. I don't know what type of. This is also mentally unstable, where they feel like this is justice. This is what I have to do. You know, there is a fee to stay in this. I know it sounds like crazy talk, and believe me, I really would hope that it is. I hope that I'm a fucking nutcase right now, and that I'm telling you that this weird shit does not really take place. But I gotta be honest with you, I strongly feel that somebody here, they hold a very high title in whatever line of work they're in. It is some type of FBI, CIA, ATF, police, feds, whatever the fuck acronym they're in. They make money there. But this person has a lot of demons. They got drug problems. They have alcohol problems. They're extremely toxic. Spirit's already told me this. But this thing is also a very high official that is respected. And people pay. This could be like a preacher. I'm not for sure. But it's something that you just would never expect and that you would never see coming. You might suspect this from like a bum on the street that has a lot of prior convictions, but never this person. There is spiritual warfare here. Somebody like, they do the bare minimum. They pay to Caesar what is Caesar's, and then they do this as well. They also pay to Beelzebub what is Beelzebub's. There's something weird going on there, and I do think it's religious work with the star. Yeah, honey. 8 of Pentacles is work, and the star. Somebody here does, I don't know. This is some type of weird ass, I don't know. I don't know if this is to keep their stability. When I start to feel like my stability is getting... my status is getting challenged, or my stability is getting challenged, you know what we got to do, right? I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Yeah, sexual. Isn't this awful? Isn't this awful? Oh, it's so bad. I have an emperor here, an older guy, upright. And I have this female, or this could be him as well. I feel like the female knows about what's happening here, and they do feel bad about it. They don't want to take part in it, but whatever they are, they're accomplices now. I don't know. But she has been doing the get along with him. You're in a conspiracy at this point. Like, y'all could both go to fucking prison for all I care. There's hard grief here. This female very well could be grieving for her husband as well, because she doesn't want him to go to jail. I do have, there's a very sexual energy night. If anybody reads cards, this is the Knight of Wands, preying on a family, on the baby, on the mom and the dad. This is somebody that I don't know what they're into. Justice with the 8 of Swords, but they're not well in the head. They're not with us. They're not, they have extreme anxieties that an outsider might find out what these two are into. I'm not sure, but it's almost like I hate to do this, but you know what we got to do. There's almost a woman here that grieves that maybe her husband's like this. Like, I know what he's into. And I feel like she's turning a blind eye to it. She's disappointed. Very disappointed. But somebody here, you know, definitely having sex. Looking at somebody in the family with lustful eyes. This could be a kid confessing that something's going on. You know, this kid seems withdrawn. This kid seems to have high anxiety. Something's just not right. The kid could be exhibiting scheming behavior and very lustful behavior. Somebody here is, I do have somebody preying on a family. That's without the shadow of a doubt. Somebody's scheming on a family with lustfulness. Mom is here, dad is here. This is grooming as well, where we test the boundaries of what is a good touch and what is a bad touch in front of the whole family so that we can begin the grooming process. So that it doesn't look weird when I touch so-and-so like this, because I do it right in front of your mom and dad, you know. I'm just old and senile and stupid, you know, I don't mean nothing by it. And this has been going on for a long time. That's just the way they are. No, it's not the way they are. Get the fuck up off of them. Somebody here is going to jail. Yeah, this person will be losing their credibility. They will be no longer working at the sheriff's department, at the police department, at the ATF, the FBI, the CIA, the feds. They will no longer be working there. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. No, it's the roles are now going to be, this is an 88, okay? It's an 88. You see this? The 88, clarifying an 88. This is an 88. It's the same motherfuckers that you was working for, you're going to go right. Either somebody here is going right to their maker, as in they about to meet their maker, or they're going right to the big house. Either way, be the way, that's how it's fitting to go down. And this is what you don't see coming. This could be somebody here that's trying to avoid jail. So when the popo come, they don't want to commit suicide, right? So this is like somebody that would draw a weapon on a police officer because they know they're going to be shot and they don't want to go to jail. So they would just rather meet their maker, and they feel like they right with the Lord because all they got to do is repent before they go. All I'm saying is it's here because I got somebody here waiting. Somebody here is extremely grieved, and they're just kind of waiting, you know, waiting for the police to come. Definitely an outlaw energy here. You know how this ends. You know that we go to jail or we die, right? This is wow. This is sick. Whenever the parents leave, they leave, or whenever, I don't know if this is, when the lights go out for the night, okay? There is a trusted servant here. All the other trusted servants leave. They go home for the evening. We have people here that are helpless, and, you know, and they watch them. Bye, see you. And then, boy, that's when the real fun begins, huh? This person gets an instant hard on. They become extremely lustful. A kid in a candy store. There's a lot of let's play house happening here. Mom, dad, yeah. It's bad. This is fucking awful and sick. And I hate to see this come out in cards. I don't know how else to rate it. They've been waiting on this person. They've been waiting on the parents to leave so they can fuck. Bye. Boy, they're... Wow. This person does think... This person has got away with it for a long time. They've avoided jail. I see that. Jail, incarceration, this person's leaving because they are on the good side of the law. This person's gotten away with it for a long time. I got away with it. They've been getting away on the run. I told you. There's something about that song, Indian Outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa, one of a kind. Indian Outlaw. This person on the run. This is somebody on the run. Maybe even taking shifts while people sleep. Something to do with changing their identity. Covering up tattoos and noticeable features. Yeah, suicide. Yeah. I picked up on this. This person, they've been getting away with it for a while. I do think this person works in the legal system. When they are doing whatever they're doing outside of that, they're giving some type of fake name, fake alias. This person, to avoid jail and to avoid being a murderer, you know, they can't kill themselves or commit a homicide. So this is somebody that would like point a gun at an officer so that they could go meet their maker. They do have morals. This person does have morals where they do believe in higher power. And this person is suicidal. They're grieving. They're just waiting on the police to show up. They know that their time's running out. They're on the run. They're just evil person. Evil person. Evil people or family. This person's evil. They've been getting away with it for a long time, baby. This person's been committing murders and homicides and something very sexual. Gemini, this is relevant to you, and I'm sorry that I have to be the bearer of bad news. But this isn't something I could laugh about or paint any other way than what it is. It's a pleasure for me to work with my team and help them. I'd be lying to you if I don't feel like I could just bawl right now. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know how you're attached to this, but it's awful. Okay. All right, Spirit. Somebody here is about to show up. They're about to pull up, and someone will need to make a decision on what action they're going to take. I don't know if I'm helping out a police officer. I don't know who I'm helping out. I just know that this is for somebody. Maybe I have a detective that watches me, and if this is helping you, so be it. Spirit, anything else you want to add? Spirit feels very content with the message and the discipline that is about to be handed out. Spirit's very content with the discipline that is about to go down. They're very happy with the message. They feel very strongly about the message, and they're happy with the way that it's. I guess I said whatever I needed to say. I hope it made sense to you. I don't know anybody in this situation. I don't watch the news, and I don't watch TV. Last night when I was falling asleep, we had Beethoven on in the background, the old movie with the dog in it. The Hierophant is here. Spirit's talking about God. As in the big man upstairs, they're talking about God. They're talking about the way God sees it. God has very strong convictions of right and wrong. Hierophant, the hangman. God has very strong convictions about what is right and what is wrong. How this person sees it and how God sees it, you know. Somebody's not on the same page with God. They're not on the same page with the good guys. No. Somebody here is sent to intervene. This is like when Jesus wept. It doesn't make, this is a major event. The Hierophant's a major arcana. The Hangman's a major arcana. Three of Swords. Somebody here, this is meant to happen. Something is meant to intervene. It is heartbreaking. There's no pleasure in it, I guess. There's no pleasure in this. This is an interference. This is God's work. Somebody here will have to meet their maker and explain all this sexual immoralness. When they go in front of their maker, they will have to explain all this sexual misconduct. All this promiscuous. There's this guy, again, Two of Wands is in the reverse. It's going to be very difficult for him to explain why he made such poor decisions. God has very strong convictions about right and wrong. What a good man is and what a good man isn't. And it's going to be extremely difficult for this person to explain their sexual immorality and these poor decisions that they acted on. When they so-called love somebody, how could you do this to my beloved? How could you break the hearts of so many people that you claim to care about? I sent you there as a trusted servant. You were already going into places where there were heartbroken people, and you were going in there. People trusted you. Yeah. This person, there's a lot of sexual deviant going into someone's homes. I trusted you to be a masculine energy. This person is going to explain that this happened to them when they were a kid. You know, Do you see this person is going to kind of argue with God about the way he sees things? Well, what about the poor decisions of my father? Or this is God them, like you're just like your dad. Your father couldn't get this under control either. He also suffered these challenges of sexual immorality that you do within the home, within the people that they, oh my God. You're out here hurting people. It's the same cards flipping. Here's the thing. I don't know if I'm talking to a detective or not. There's heartbreak here. Somebody is sent in to intervene, and you are one of the good guys. You are there to be, you're upright, you're loving, you're there to save the day. It's taken you a while to get there. You are sent in to intervene in this situation. I don't know if you're a negotiator or what you are. You are dealing with someone that is highly grieved right now. You are to wear your bulletproof, whatever the hell you wear, because Nine of Pentacles reverse is dodging bullets. This person's wish is that you shoot them in the heart. I just don't think that's where you're going to shoot. I'm going to refrain from saying what Armo said, but because that's my opinion and that's not what I see in these cards. All I'm saying is please understand that you are sent, somebody here is sent in to intervene in this situation, and you are one of the good guys. Somebody here is one of the good guys. You're dealing with someone that is highly grieved and highly emotional. They also are dealing with some type of heartbreak of their own, possibly within their masculine family. This person here, there is something here where someone's going to dodge bullets. So you take it the way you want to take it. If I am talking to a detective, you are sent there. There's a detective here sent in to interfere. Period, point blank, period. This person's grieved. This is somebody that's highly emotional. They're sobbing. If this person does point a gun at you, it's not to harm you. You're not going to have a very hard time dodging this person's bullet. They are to, it's just for you to, this is their way of committing suicide, basically. That's all I have, and this reading has gotten really long, and suicide again is here. I'm really sorry. I just hope that it helps you for this week. Take care.